Hello everyone, welcome to the Society Talk Show. At some point, we all felt the impact of Covid-19 pandemic, and in so many ways, it has made us adopt the new living and interacting. The government had to act fast and introduce the e-learning to ensure that these students get quality education that they deserve. I have on set two students from the Technical University of Kenya, and that we're going to discuss more about e-learning in the institution. Kindly introduce yourselves.
My name is Nancy Okumu. I'm a student of journalism from the Department of Journalism and Media Studies.
I'm Saleh Said Islam from the Department of Information Technology doing computer science.
And my first question will go to Miss Nancy. How has the shift from in-person to online learning affected you?
Okay, thank you so much for your question. Indeed, after the pandemic hit, we experienced sudden and imminent closure of schools, which had an impact to us as students. And so the institution had to adopt online learning. As a student, I personally had experienced the impact. In our homes, for example, electricity is not guaranteed. And at some points, I remember having a presentation and electricity was not there. So I had to just miss the class. And also Wi-Fi haiko pia that reliable. So sometimes pengine unajaribu kuansa maswali, maybe you have a presentation, you have a card, mwalimu anauliza online, and then unashtukia tu sauti ilikatika, and then inarudi maybe after 2 minutes, of which unapata lecturer ako mbele, ako ahead of you, umemiss hizi important points zote. Alafu pia, when you are attending online classes, you're not going to be that serious as you would have been when you are in class. Kwa sababu I remember I myself, sometimes the class is going on, mi ndio naenda kwa jikoni, naenda kuchota chai. For me, it's not that good. I really experienced the negatives of it.
Okay, now I'm going to Saleh. And how has the online learning affected you?
To say the truth, it has impacted me, myself, and my other colleagues in both positive and negative ways. Yeah, looking upon the negative ways, we can say, as she has said earlier, about the electricity stuff, and you can see kuna vitu zingine kama the projects nini shona mwanzo unafaa kufanya kuwa na practicals. Sasa kama mimi mwenyewe mwanafunzi wa IT, I mean on my final year, Sean, so I have to be in class doing the practicals. Unajua kuna kuanga na attachment ya internal attachment na external. Yeah, the external attachment one. So the internal attachment one hatukuweza kufanya, so tulikuwa tu tunaambiwa tuangalie kwa online, wana post vitu hapo online, tuangalie venye vitu zinafanywa yani, lakini
you won't understand.
Yeah, myself I didn't understand anything, Sean. So me now, as in
it was hard.
Yeah, it was very hard for me.
And also to add on that, also the use of these online resources, like maybe you have your phone. It's not kila mtu, not everyone is going to access these tools, like having a phone, not everyone.
Exactly.
But maybe in campus, yes, everyone can be having a smartphone, but zingine zinasumbua. So maybe you need to do some assignments using a laptop and you can't even afford that machine. It's actually a challenge. Alafu, when it comes to doing exams, for example, doing exams online is very hectic. Kwa sababu once umeanza kufanya exams online, ikishafika that very time yenye ilikuwa pengine exams was to take 2 hours. Ikishafika 2 hours, pengine hata stima ilikuwa imepotea, haujasoma any question, but immediately inafika 2 hours inajisubmit.
Yeah.
So it just goes as a blank paper. You've not even answered anything.
It's leading to failure in your exams and poor performance.
And also with e-learning, there are these students even during in-person learning, they didn't just choose to attend lectures. And with this e-learning, I don't think they're going to attend those classes, because most of them, even during physical classes, they just had excuses. Walikuwa wanapitana na lecturers every now and then because they don't attend classes. So how sure are you that these students are going to attend these online classes? Actually, it's
very hard. Okay guys, now we are going for a short break, then we are going to come back. Until then, stay tuned.
As the third wave of the coronavirus pandemic continues to take toll world over, the World Health Organization, through our local Ministry of Health, the Kenyan government, and all stakeholders are calling for concerted efforts to prevent further spread of the virus. The government therefore asks all people to keep social distance from each other and a further move to stay and work from home to prevent more transmissions. Remember to keep health measures by sanitizing your hands and also keep safe from suspicious environments. This campaign advert is brought to you courtesy of the World Health Organization and the Ministry of Health in collaboration with the Kenyan government. Stay safe, keep safe, sanitize and wear your mask to protect your loved ones.
Welcome back to the show. And before we took the break, we were discussing the impact of e-learning in the Technical University of Kenya. And now my question is, and I'm taking it to Saleh, and do you think this online learning is fair to all students? Because there are some of the students who live in the rural areas. How sure are you they are going to get access of online materials like the phone, maybe the laptop, maybe the Wi-Fi? Tell us.
You see, this e-learning, it's really a tough thing, first of all, in this our economy.
Yeah, sure.
Because they are the people, kuna watu wako wanaishi in the rural areas, na vitu kama hivi huwa ni kama electricity, unapata ni challenge kubwa, ushaona. Na kwa wenye ambao wanaweza afford, as in wanaweza afford kuwa na hizo the equipments to use in learning, as in it's an advantage to them, Sean. It becomes an advantage to them. Na wengine sasa inakuwa ni unfair, Sean. Unaweza pata hata mzazi mwenyewe he can't afford, Sean, kuwa na, yani mimi mwenyewe niko na laptop lakini manzee nafanya IT lakini it's a desktop, Sean. Battery yake ilikuwa saa yeah. So hata nilikuwa nafanya exam by the way. So nilikuwa question number 3. Exam hapo ya online niko number 3. So stima ikaenda. Na ilikuwa ilirudi after like 1 hour hivi. Na ilikuwa time ishaisha. So nilifanya hizo maswali ngapi? Ya kwanza, ya pili na number 3 nilifanya A peke yake. So ikaenda hivyo. Na hivyo ndo nilifailio exam, ilibidi nifanye retake tena. Sean. So it's really a problem to us. Yeah.
Sure.
And also to add on that, so unaona, do you see his point? It's now as if you're just paying school fees, bure. We're actually not getting anything. And let's say in the rural setup, electricity, kuna areas zingine even there is no electricity.
Kabisa.
Hakuna electricity kabisa. So even if you have your materials, maybe you have your laptop, you have your phone, even charging is just a problem. Yeah, so true. You ain't going to attend these classes specifically.
Alafu kitu kingine pia naweza sema, as in ukiwa home sasa, mtu kama mimi sasa, mzazi anategemea wewe ushakuwa mkubwa sasa, ushamachua. So ukiwa home, hadi nikienda holiday, as in unaenda unafanya kazi, you bring something to the table, not just sitting down. Sean. So I used to go, kuna class zingine nilikuwa na miss by the kwa Zoom, nilikuwa na miss. Sasa tunafaa tu attend class, lakini na wewe unafaa kwenda job, uende ufanye kazi juu labda umeandikwa mahali ama nini, uende uhustle. So ukirudi class ishaisha nini, unaweza pata nani, unakuwa tu na excuse me, unaomba mwalimu hakuna wifi nini. Yani wanafunzi pia wanakama up tu na mambo mengi. Alafu pia kuna wale sasa, as in mtu classes zenyewe ha-attend. Ushaona? So amepata chance sasa, as in chance open kabisa. Sasa ndo ha-attend kabisa. Anajua tu ikifika time exam ata uplift everything kama kwa kitabu ama ni kwa online, because all the resources are there. So ataenda achukue pale copy paste tu.
Like, do you think these certificates, these degrees you guys are getting through online learning will be relevant to the job market?
By the way, kusema la ukweli, the certificates inategemea sasa na bidii yako mwenyewe, Sean. Maybe you are doing something, you're doing more researches about, sio kutegemea as in because kuna zingine
kuna courses zingine ni practicals. Sasa we unasomeshwa theory. Sasa do you think you're going to apply the theory uende kufanya practical ama ni vipi?
Ndio nasema as in kama mimi nilikuwa tunafaa vitu zingine tuzifanye practically. Sean, tunafaa tufungue hiyo computer, tufungue maana ni computer science, so lazima mfungue hiyo, you know, all the parts nini.
Yeah.
So basically vitu kama hizo nilijulia tu online. Mimi mwenyewe sijaizishika. Sean. So it's just niwe na effort yangu mimi mwenyewe sasa, sio kutegemea kujitafutia zaidi.
The 75% is yours.
Hata siseme maybe 90 ni yangu, 10 ndio hiyo ya e-learning sasa. Umeona sasa? So ni ile wewe mwenyewe tu bidii yako ndio itakuwa, kwa sababu unaweza enda mahali uambie nifungulie hii uambie umeingia kazi unaambia nifungulie hii unitengezee hii mara moja, unitolee sijui nini hapo ndani, ushindwe. Watu lido na hiyo ndio labda ya kukuingiza kazi hapo.
Hiyo ni shida nyingine sana.
It's another problem that one.
Yes. Hata vile umesema ati yako ni 90, hata bado mimi nampinga. I think mine was even 98% because I did like everything.
It's you as a student to sacrifice all this. Na hao wanafunzi wenye wana hata darasani hawakuji, they are given excuses, ungeweza kuwaambia nini?
So, ningependa kuambia hawa wanafunzi ambao hawapendi ku attend classes that remember the future is just yours. Even if you're not going to attend those lectures and you blame teachers, after some period of time you're going to leave that school and you're going now to graduate, you're going to face the real world outside there. So just focus. Remember, it's you and you alone. No one else is going to be with you when you make excuses. So just try your best to achieve what has brought you to that university.
Swale, would you recommend another student to do online learning or the physical learning?
For me, it's a no. As in this thing has really
discouraged you
it has discouraged me so much. But it's just because of the COVID pandemic. So ilini discourage tu vibaya hadi kwa masomo. Myself nilikuwa niache kusoma by the it's just my parents insisted me umebakisha 1 year, just go and finish your studies, Sean. So as in
recommend kabisa, ungesema tu muende shule mpatane na lecturers
msome hivyo.
Hata sisi wengine tulikuwa tushakuwa entrepreneurs. Sasa ushakuwa entrepreneur, ushajua utamu wa pesa, unaona sasa. Education is not even hard.
Going back to school will be hard.
Very hard, true. That's all for us.
That was all for today. Thank you for watching us. We appreciate your time. Until next time, bye.